Hello, everyone. Welcome to Weekdays with Khichi Beauty. It is a Thursday and we are live. We have a very, you know, out there topic today. So, what I want you all to do is to chime in, put your little 2 cents in. It's a topic worth discussing. So, if you want to be on the live show, you still can be on the live show. You can just send for the link. If you have a burning desire to express yourself about the show, the topic, then you're free to do so today. Just send for the link at khichibeauty at gmail.com. Now, cheating. That's what we're going to talk about today. This is one word that once you use this word, most people will know the meaning of this word. There are many words out there that you can use that people have no idea what you're talking about. But once you use the word cheating, most people is right there. Yes, universal, people know what cheating is. Now, when it comes on to cheating, the first thing that need to be established is that in order for someone to cheat on you, you have to be in a relationship, an established relationship. There are many times that people are just acquaintance or never ever confirm that they're in a relationship, and then they would, people go see other people and they would think that they are being cheated on. So I just want to clarify that in order for you to be cheated on, you need to be in a confirmed relationship, meaning you both agree that this is exclusive and you're going to see no one else except each other. Exclusive relationship is the only relationship that a person can make a statement that they are being cheated on. Now, this is a live platform. This is YouTube. The topic is a very, topic. So please keep your comments clean and stick to the community guideline on both YouTube and Facebook. All right. So now that that is out of the way, you are free to comment and you're free to chime in. Go back to the screen. Okay, so if you just lose me just now, things is back, and now everything is back up to normal. I can clearly see. So what I was saying, in case you're just joining, if the only way that you can state that you have been cheated on, unless you make that relationship clear, a consensual relationship where you both establish that you are exclusive, only at that time can you let someone or make the statement that you're cheated on. So today the question, the topic is, who is wrong, the person that is cheating or the person that you're cheating with? Oftentimes, and we're not going to make this like any form of bias topic, because both parties cheat. Male cheat and female cheat. However, whenever we're talking about cheating, note that universal, people normally use the word e. They normally use the masculine gender to describe cheating. However, both female and male cheat. So it doesn't matter who is cheating, whether the male or the female. What we're asking today is, who is wrong in this situation? The person that is cheating or the person that the one that is cheating with? Meaning, if you have your partner and the person went out, cheat on you with someone, is your partner wrong or is the other person wrong? I notice a trend, and this trend has been around for decades, where especially women normally focus on the person that their partner is cheating with. They normally assume that this person is wrong. Women tend to take a bad rap. If there's a cheating happening anywhere, a drama that is going on, and a woman is in a relationship with a man and they found that their man is cheating, they're normally going for the woman that man is cheating with. The woman is wrong. You're out there, you're taking away people's man, you're mashing up a marriage, you're getting in between an amazing couple and all of that. That is a trend that has always been around. However, that is not right. That is right. It takes two to tangle, okay? It takes two to tangle. So I want to hear your views on who do you think is wrong in this relationship. I just want to hear the views, and then we're going to keep talking about, I'm going to share just some eye opener with all of you, because as I said, most people has been cheated on. We have a lot of people that not even in a relationship and is claiming cheating. So that's why we make sure that you know that the only way you can call out cheating is if you are in an exclusive relationship where you both decide that this is a union and we're both only going to stick to each and every one. Let's do some quick shout out and then we get into the comments, because I really want to hear your views. Now we have Leroy Samuel first on the chat. No one is wrong. That their body, they do whatever they want to do with it. Poopa from Naples, welcome. Someone is searching for the answer. Hi, Keisha. And we also have Margaret, welcome. Jill is also here. Good morning. Makeup Forever is here, Margaret, and the group, the gang is here where they are commenting at the beginning. So let's scroll down where the show is now open. Delia McQueen, I just went through this month and I blame my husband. All right, so we have one person here that have been through this, blaming the husband. Now we have Karen. No one is wrong. The cheater just need help. We have Makeup Forever. Thank you. So sad. All right. So something else is going on. Good evening. Where are my fellow Kenyan? They are all here in the chat. The person who is cheating, they need help. And a lot of people is saying the person that is cheating, the one whom you are cheated with. That's something that we need to talk about right there. Now we are moving on. Cheating can be very helpful to maintain a relationship. Now there are many views on cheating. Okay, there are many views on cheating. Now we're gonna rule some things out that we're not talking about today. We're gonna rule out like a poly relationship. Why are we ruling out a poly relationship? Because that is a whole different story. Do I think that when you're in a poly relationship, you are cheating on each other? No, because all of that is consensual. We're not getting into poly today. We can talk about that another time. So we're definitely ruling out that. We're also ruling out a consensual marriage where people decide that they are no longer together and they're free to do whatever they want to do despite still living together. We are ruling that out. We are also ruling out the swinging group. Okay, some people are not sure what swinging is about. You have couples that do swing. What they do, they share partner, and all of that is consensual. They go, in a group setting and they do their thing, all consensual. We're ruling that out. What we're focusing on today is two people in a relationship, whether you're married or you're not married, but you establish exclusivity where you are both committed to each other and decided that you're going to be in this relationship with this one person. You're both going to be faithful to each other. That is when cheating happens. And those are what we're talking about. Everything else is, on the table for discussion. All right. So now that that is out of the way, let's take some more comment. I said the teacher for the fact, a lot of time the person on the other side have no idea they're with someone. Now, if the other party know, then they are both equally wrong. Okay, let's talk about this comment. We love this comment also. And this is also the norm. This is also the norm. Most of the time, the other person does not know that. And people lie so much, guys. People lie so much. Most of the time, the other person does not know that this person is involved. However, My grandmother always tell me something, okay? When we were growing up, she said, when you start dating, if the person can't take you home, that is a big 100-inch red flag, okay? If you are dating someone and that person cannot take you home, it's a big red flag. We also know that at the beginning of dating, people want to wait a little. We're not talking about that. We're talking about you already been dating, you establish everything, and you don't know where this other person live. Huh? How can you date someone you don't know where they live? You have never been invited to the home, and you're gonna be there thinking that you're, so special. If I am dating you and I can't go to your home and I'm seeing you for a while, I know something is wrong. I need to see where you live. Okay? I need to see where you live. If you live with your parents, well, I'm not going to date you. I'm too old for that. Anyway, to date anyone that is living with their parents. However, you understand there's a lot of people in situation where, yes, they date people that are still living with their parents, but I need to see where you live. Now, if you out there, you're dating 3-4 months, you don't get invited home, you don't know where the person live, and you still in denial, then wake up. But as I said, some people are very tricky and some people are very clever, and some people can get away, dating someone, and the person really and truly does not know that they have someone else. Very, very common. And it's a situation that, and in that case, then you can say, well, this person wasn't aware of it. Let's take some more comment. If you have any comment today, go ahead and comment. What's going on here? You are now giving relationship advice? No, I am not giving relationship advice. However, not because I don't talk about my behind the scene on social media, I am very much qualified to give relationship advice. Thank you very much. Anyway, we are just discussing a topic that most people can discuss. All right, so now let's move on. Marcus Steele, my boyfriend was a serial cheater and liar. He was the one with the problem. We are in a committed, and notice she used the word committed relationship, but I found out he was doing what he wanted for 3 years, and it broke my heart. Now, committed is the word. Committed, once you're in a committed relationship, it's very, very, very well mean that if the person step out, it is considered cheating. Now, who is wrong in this situation? And my views, and I'm going to share my views, what I think that you should come at the person you are with. Never, ever you go and attack anybody. A lot of people tend to do that. A lot of people tend to, go and start like a big shebang, a big old drama with this other person. You need to address the person that you are with. The cheater is to be blamed, but also if the cheatee, the one of the cheater missing, no cheater in relationship, they are both wrong, and it is sad. Cheater always leave telltale sign. If you know the person is in a relationship and you're getting with that person, then that you are definitely both wrong. You are definitely both wrong. That is my take. All the views here, everything I say, it's my own opinion right now. So once we get that clear, we know. Let's see who is asking me if let me see what Jilly said. Yes, Chichi, I agree. Wake up. Yes, wake up. Another thing that tend to happen a lot. All right, Evelyn, the cheater is to be blamed, but also, okay, I just read that. Let's see who else have another comment. Please comment. Cheating is okay, but just don't make and Leroy, I'm not even taking you on much right now, Leroy. As you can see, I'm just kind of skipping over your comment, but I'm going to address you as we go on. And your thing is cheating is okay. Cheating is never ever okay, and that is one of the reasons why I ruled out certain situation before we get into the topic. So ruling out certain situation, because cheating can be okay if both people agree, and then if both people agree, it would not be cheating. It'll just be a consensual relationship going on. So once, what is really cheating? Cheating is when one party is not aware that this other person is, stepping outside, outside of the boundaries that they both set and both agreed upon. That is what we are considering or calling cheating. All right. So Leroy, lingerie spicy, island getaway spicy, candlelit dinner is spicy, dress up is spicy, doctor, nurse. And I could take that on, but because of the platform, I'm just gonna skip over it. Just so I say the cheater is wrong majority of the time. All right, so we are here and we're trying to get more comment on cheating. Who do you think is wrong? Now in the news this week, I was reading an article where this lady is actually involved with let's see how I put it. Okay, so this is what is in the news. There are two people in a relationship, marriage. There's been in a committed relationship. Apparently, the husband or the wife filed for divorce, and the husband tend to leave the marital home, went and get connected or with someone else, which at that stage, for me, I don't think that is cheating. Get involved with someone else, living with that person. However, lo and behold, this husband decided to go back to the marital home and spend the night there. The person that he was now living with found out that he was back there, went there, break up cars, the car he was driving, the wife car, and all of that. Now that person end up getting arrested for most likely destruction of properties. The media take that and they run with it. I was actually reading on some of the comments, and people were really and truly coming at I'm going to say the sweetheart. Okay, we're going to use the word sweetheart. People was really coming at the sweetheart like, oh, this woman is crazy. Why she do such a thing? And they really and truly throw that lady under the bus. My views, and this is my personal opinion, destroying people properties is totally wrong. And that is where I wrong her for. But the honest truth is, this person, this man has basically been playing this lady, and no one is coming at the man like, why is he doing that to the lady? Why is it always that when a man cheats on a woman, the lady, the person that is cheated with, is always wrong? No, you take the time to go seek this person out. Most likely you fill this person up with all different kinds of lies, and then when the person reacts, the person is to be blamed. I think sometimes society is a little hard, and a situation like that. Now we all know there's a wide variety of different situations and different circumstances why people cheat in any relationship that there is. However, for each individual relationship, the person you are with, and what is discussed, what kind of a commitment you have, and you also know that if the person go and cheat on you, outside, then you should address and know why this is happening. Not coming at the other person. Women sometimes do this, like they would just go fight another woman because always take it. No, listen carefully. No one can take you away from the person you're with. I don't think so. I think it's a myth when people talk about, she's taking away my husband, or he's taking away my wife. I don't think anyone can take anyone away from anyone. And no one is going to take me away from no one unless I want to. There's no way a woman is going to take away your husband. There's no way a man is going to take away your wife or your partner. It can't happen. It can't happen. The only time that happens is when both people agree. Okay? So when a person cheats on you, the other person is not at fault. The person that is cheating on you is at fault because no one is forcing them to go and be. They have to consent. I cannot I cannot leave my relationship if I don't want. I will not leave it. I cannot leave it if I don't want to. No one can force me to leave it. Therefore, no one can take me away from whoever I'm with. If I walk away, it's because I want to walk away from it. Okay? I want to walk away from it, not you forcing me to walk away, not you forcing me to walk away. So when it comes on to that, for me, my stand, and this is my own opinion, if it cheat on you, it definitely want to cheat on you. Do not attack the other person. Do not call the other person names. And that's another thing that people tend to do a lot. They tend to call people names. This person, no, do not do that. That is the person you're with decision to go and be with that other person. Yes, we all know that there's situations where people tend to throw themselves on each other, but it doesn't matter how much throwing a person do. If you do not want to, they can, unless they're really going to bond you up and all of that, it cannot happen. If you agree with the statement, comment. Let me hear you comment. What are your take on this? What do you think? All right, so Leroy, please behave yourself on this platform. We don't want you to get timeout. This is a friendly platform and we need to stick to the YouTube guideline. All right, so now we are taking comments. They're both wrong. If they knew each other, a spouse or a mate, yes. If they know each other are involved, then they are, to me, they are both wrong. Now, let's see some comment. We want to hear you comment. My board is not moving. I'm not sure if you are commenting. Now, let me ask you a question and please answer truthfully. Have you ever been cheated on? And if so, was that relationship established as an exclusive relationship? Let me hear you answer. Have you ever been cheated on? I'm waiting for the answer. And was that relationship established as an exclusive relationship? Comment. Now we have Kim. I have the same opinion. 100%. Thank you so much for that. We need you to comment. And if you're watching from YouTube, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. And if you're watching from Facebook, go ahead and give us a like. We definitely need to see the like button. You're right, madam. People who are just meeting someone should put in the effort to find out about this past and current situation. Past and current situation. Past, present, yesterday, today situation. Do you know that a lot of times people just are not just go in relationship like that and don't ask questions? I am the type of person, I'm going to ask you 1,000,001 question. If you want to be with me and you're not open to answer a question, I am not the person for you. I am not the person for you because I want to know things and I want answer. If I'm not clear on something, I'm going to ask a question. When I was growing up, they said questions were made to ask. And if you're out there and you're not clear on something, you should ask the question. There are times when people in relationship are afraid to ask questions because they don't want to offend the other person and they don't want the other person to feel or to say no. If you are not comfortable enough to ask your partner a question, you might not need to be with that person. If you're not comfortable enough to have conversation and to know, even the person's background, know about their family. I like to talk about family. I like to talk about my past life. I like to just discuss my childhood. I like to talk about these things. Now, if I meet you, you need to be able to talk about these things. And if you cannot talk about these things, it is a big red flag for me. I need to know. And it doesn't matter. Not everyone is raised the same way. Some people might raise where, life is a little bit better. And some people might raise where, situation happen in life. Everybody have a story, but I need to hear your story, good or bad, because no story is perfect. There's no such thing as the perfect life story. always bumps in the road and there's always itching. So if I'm meeting you, I need to know. And if you cannot come up with certain answers, then as I said, the red flag is gonna be right up there. My ex went out on me and I would have blamed the individual he did it with. He's to be blamed. Of course he is to be blamed. He's to be blamed. He's the one who is stepping out. The individual have nothing to do with it, even though we do not think so. We do not think so, but the individual have nothing to do with it. What time does the individual is guilty? The individual is guilty when they start to come at you, because you do have people out there are like that. They are now aware that the person they are with already have someone, and now they start to attack that person. And that is common. That is very, very common, more so from the female spectrum of, the whole relationship end. Female tend to like to attack female. They don't like, let me tell you something. If I have my man, right, and he start cheating on me, I'm not going out there to beat up anyone, okay? I am not going out there to beat up anybody, but you bet your bottom dollar, we're going to fist it out, because I'm not going to, well, now I'm older, so now there wouldn't be any fisting out or anything like that. Now it would be like, you know what? Ta-ta. You know the song about, if you think, I hope they don't censor this, nobody wants her, just throw her out in the street. Someone will have her before you can count 1, 2, 3. Now, guys, not everyone can sing that song and be all happy about it. People stayed in relationship for many different reasons. Not everyone can just be like, okay, so you cheat on me, ta-ta. By right, we should be in that position, but we know circumstances don't allow that. Do you know that let's say in the 50s, the 60s, let's start, 50s, 60s, 70s, there are a lot of women that stayed at home and get cheated on. When it comes on to the workforce, women were known to stay home, take care of the home. Women were known to take care of the babies and never ever go to work. They just stay depend on the men. And what would happen? The men would be able to do whatever they want to do. And even sometimes with the very neighbors, and the woman would have to just sit there and be hush because no way out. There's no better. They get abused. Everything happened. They stayed because they're not working. They can fend for themselves. I'm so happy the way life is today. Life today where the women are out there in the workforce are doing their thing. That means they do not have to sit home and just, absorb anything that is thrown at them. Now, please don't think I'm only talking about women, because this is all about cheating, and both women and men cheat. As a matter of fact, I might need to keep it clear with you. People are often thinking that men are the cheaters. I'm here to tell you that when you really think about it, and if you should do a survey, you probably would be surprised that women cheat more than men. The problem is women tend to get away with it more than men, because women are smart people and they're very cunning and they know how to hide things. Men don't know how to hide things. I read an article the other day where a man was saying that he is paying rent. He's with his, he met someone, he's with the person, and he has been paying rent for 5 years, only to find out that the place that he's paying rent for, the person he's with actually own the house. That's how smart and cunning women are. Now, with a man, he probably wouldn't be able to get away with that. So women cheat. Yes, women cheat, and women really, really cheat, but it's not that obvious because they're very smart in handling their business. All right. So, okay. Was married for 20 years, was cheating for many of those years. I had 40 kids to take care of, finally left when they get older. She also knew we were married and had kids. Nowadays, and if I'm wrong, guys, or if you don't agree with me, let me know that you don't agree with me. If you don't agree with, first thing, let's make this clear on this platform. If you're going through any issue right now, especially if you're married and you're going through any issue when it comes on to your partner, please seek counseling, okay? Depending on where you live, just reach out to your community. If you can't afford it, you always have somewhere in your community where you could go and they will provide free counseling for you. But it's always good to seek counseling. And also, if you have a trusted family members that you can actually unload on, it is always advised that you go and you unload, but definitely counseling is the way to go. Yes, women cheat more and don't get caught. Women tend to do their thing, and at the same time, women are the first first one to like raise their hand and start to carry on, start a fight, seek out the other person, calling the other person name. Why is it that when a woman get cheated on, they're always putting down the other woman? Like, do you know that is really a trend? I'm a woman, so I actually can say this. It's always a trend. Like, you find that your husband is cheating, or you find that your significant other is cheating, and instead of you be like, you calling your husband the B word and all of that, you tend to reach back, who is that B, and is she black, and you really put down that other person knowing nothing about that person is wrong. And I think it's time that women start to look into themselves and put some value on themselves and stop attacking the other person. You don't know what is going on. Attack the person you are with. I'm using the word attack. It's probably a strong word, but I'm meaning just trash it out with that person you're with. Do not go, calling the other person names and is destroying the marriage. And nobody's destroying your marriage except both of you in the marriage, or both of you in the relationship. That is my stand. No one can destroy your marriage except the both of you. Always think about that. No other person out there can come in and take away your person unless your person want to go. Or nobody out there can come and take away you unless you want to go. The other person on the other side, to me, is never wrong. The other person on the other side is never wrong. If you agree with me, agree to disagree. How would that, if the person, because you have some of these people out there, that no, that you're involved and they still come at you. But at the same time, if you don't go back, if you don't step out, then it still cannot happen. Know your worth, know your value. Now let's take some comment. Karen, that's wrong. I will move on. The man did not say he was with someone. It happened a lot. And that's why we talked about it earlier. It happened a lot. You're going to find a whole set of women out there who will be like, I did not know that he have someone. You're going to find a whole string load of women or men out there that's going to tell you, I was with this person and I did not know this person have someone else. Now, let's be real. A woman live by themselves, or a man live by themselves, because it goes both ways. They have their own place. They don't live with the parents. They have their own, either their own home or their own apartment that they're renting. You get in a relationship with that person. You're invited over X time. And each time you go over there, that person is just there by themselves. Okay? Now, in a situation like this, sometimes you can get caught. Sometimes you can get caught because you're going to be like, but I'm always over there and all of that. It's just me. Please note that the minute you walk out, another person can come in. In that case, I would say, I'm really sorry that this happened to you. You cannot know. Because remember at the beginning, I was like, if I can't go to your home, then you can also be going to someone's home, not knowing that as soon as you turn your back, then someone else is involved. So that we can rule that out too. In a situation like that, well, you definitely know, you might not know. But sometimes there are signs. Another thing that you also need to know, if you're dating someone and you cannot call that person any hours of the night, it's also a red flag. If you cannot call that person any hours at the night, it's a red flag. Always remember, you're in an exclusive relationship. You're free to call and check in and whenever you want. Let's take some comment. If you're just joining, what are we talking about? We are talking about cheating. I choose this topic today because I was, reading a bit of a thing in the news, and it's really dawned on me. When you the topic is who is wrong in the situation, the person that is cheating or the person that the cheater is cheating with. So that is what we're trying to discuss. This is a discussion. You can chime in. You can chime in with your 2 cents. Say whatever you want to say on the topic. I just want to hear your views. I share my views, and all of these are just my personal opinion on the topic. So go ahead and make your comment. Hi, short lady, how are you? And I'm taking comment right now, so if you have a comment, comment. The other woman isn't in a relationship with you, but the man is cheating, and that is it. The other person is not in a relationship with you. That's the reason why I was asking, why does people always go at the other person? You need to attack, you need to address, you need to have conversation with the person you are with. Don't do it, ladies. Save your dignity. And that's also something, you know, there are many instances where I saw people just basically put themselves down. That is what I call it. You know, your person is cheating, you go out there, you attack the other person, you have arguing with the other person. You're lowering your standard. Don't fall for it. Regardless whether you're a male or you're a female, do not go out there and attack and have conversation with other people. Have conversation with the person you are with. This is the person that is causing you hurt. This is the person that is stepping outside, you know, outside the union. So this is the person you need to have conversation with. Your girlfriend or boyfriend should go public with you. You must know his family, etc. Otherwise, they could be hiding you. I have a problem. Yes, I do. If I cannot meet your family, if I cannot, like, you know, be in public with you, then I don't need to be with you. Well, I have a strong personality, so nobody's gonna really play that game with me. Hello, Roxanne. Better late than never. We're waiting for comment. Cheating is wrong. Cheating is always wrong. And we are taking some comment. If you're just joining, we are talking about cheating, and most people have been cheated on one way or the other. Most people have been cheated on. Most people, okay? Some is not, you know, some is the real deal. Most people can say, okay, someone cheated on me, or I have cheated on someone. Don't forget that. Sometimes you can't even ask, you can't even ask the cheater anything. Let me tell you something. When it comes on to me, I ask a lot of questions. If I am at the stage where I can't ask you questions, it's just a no for me. If I'm at the stage where I can't act, or I'm scared to ask you questions, it's a no for me. I need answer, okay? I need answer, because if you have a question, I'm going to answer you. I always answer question because I like to ask question. So when it gets to the stage where you can't answer, you can't get answer, you're scared to ask, I always said, if you're scared of the person you're with, you don't need to be with that person. Anyway, many things, a lot of people cheat. Then when they get cheated on, it's a problem. Yes, we have that too. We call that, you can give, but you cannot take, which is wrong for the other party to stoop to their level, to be the bigger person and just leave if you are being cheated on. Now let's get this clear. And this is the honest truth when it comes on to cheating. There are many people out there that get cheated on that wish they could just take up themselves and leave. There are many people that get cheated on wish that they could just take up themselves and leave. However, we know circumstances and situation don't allow that. Circumstances and situation don't allow that. And that is why they have counseling. You know, that's why they have counseling where, you know, somebody do something wrong, and that's why they use like the word forgiveness. You go to counseling and you trash it out. There is always a reason why people cheat. Think about any relationship that you have been in. The beginning of the relationship, most cases, is always very nice. They call that part the honeymoon phase. When you're going through the honeymoon phase, and this happened to most people, and if you're just getting in a relationship and you don't experience this, then you probably need to look someone else. The honeymoon phase is where you can't wait to leave work. You text each other. We're living in text age now, 24/7s. You want to see each other 24/7s. You're talking on the phone till you both fall asleep. That's when you're not, you know, you're just meeting. All of these things is happening. If you just met someone and you're not experiencing any of these signs, you probably need to walk on by. Although sometimes this don't happen till later on. But if you meet someone, and I mean that you're on the pathway where, yes, we're trying to get into someone, to a relationship, this is going to happen. Now, that honeymoon phase, For some people, it goes a long time. And for some people, it's short-lived. Now, when you reach the stage where you don't want to go home no more, you can't wait for your partner to leave the house so you can be by yourself. You can't, you don't want to go to this function with them anymore. You want to go by yourself. That is when things start to go left. Things start to go left at that time. So at that stage, the person might be thinking that they're not getting what they need in this circle. So then they start to step out. And I'm just trying to tell you that people step out for many different reasons. However, when stepping out start is when the relationship start to go sour. Some people is going to disagree with me on that, because some people is going to say, yes, but me and him is just so good. Everything is good. He do everything good. We're nice. We eat together. We do this together. Something is missing. When a person cheats, believe it or not, something is missing from the relationship. You might not be able to solve the mystery, and you might have nothing to do with it. It could be coming from that individual. It might not be something you're doing wrong, but the person is seeking some form of a fulfillment somewhere else. It could mean that the person is getting 75%, and that 25% is not there. And that is why discussion is always good. And that is why you don't stop doing the nice things that you were doing in the honeymoon phase that give you that little glow, that little, I can't wait to get home. You need to keep that going, because as I said, it is always a reason why someone step out. Agree or disagree? Let me hear your take on that. Do you think that is always a reason, or you think that people just step out and don't care? Comment. I need to hear from you. That's so true. Something is really missing. Definitely. And some men are greedy. Not greedy. Something is missing. Something is missing. Now we have Leroy, so you must have some. Okay, all right, Margaret. Or the other person is just selfish. And when it comes on to being selfish, it means that something is missing. The person is not fulfilling what you need to be fulfilled, or what he need to be fulfilled. Now we're taking comment. If you are here watching, comment. We're asking you to comment on the topic. I don't see mine moving. I don't know if I am not getting all the comment. Usually women tolerate cheating, but men do not. And yes, that is a question. Why do you think women tend to tolerate cheating more than men? Can anyone answer that question? Why do you think women tend to tolerate cheating, or think that it is okay? Some women also think that it is okay. Oh, it's a man. He's going to cheat anyway. But let me hear you answer this question. Why do you think that women tend to tolerate, especially today, in today's society where women are so independent? Back then, women, I think, used to tolerate because, as I said, they stay home. They don't have a job. They depend on their husband to support. They have the children to take care of and all of that. A lot of times women stay. Now, women is going out there. They're working. They're doing their thing. They don't really have to tolerate this, but they still do tolerate it. Why do you think women is doing that? Now, Roxanne, always is a reason. Something is missing. Yes, and men can't handle it. It is a cultural thing. I'm African, and I used to think that is a cultural thing, but honestly, it is really not. It is right across the board. Back then, no. It's happened in every culture. This is going on. Women on a whole tend to tolerate things more than men. I haven't seen Dark Agent for a while. Men have egos and women are taught to stay there. It's the ego for real. But you know what? I am a woman and I have that ego too. Ain't gonna tolerate it, okay? I am not gonna tolerate it. All right, so, but yes, the ego and being the boss, like I am the boss, because a lot of men were raised to, be in boss role or boss position. So they feel like, Yeah, you're gonna do it, you're out. But the woman is gonna be there crying like, not me. Anyway, let's take some more comment. Some are obsessed, addicted to secret, alcohol and money. And yes, a lot of that tend to play a part. But what is missing? You have men that go out there and they gamble. You have men that go out there, they drink, okay? And do all the necessary, those things that goes with and then on with that, but they still go home. They still go home. And sometimes it doesn't matter even how drunk they are. They know. A drunken man like, oh, lay off, lay off, lay off. They know. So, as I said, it's always a reason why people go step outside. I don't agree. You do not have to be missing something in a relationship to cheat. Just make the honorable decision to come to a mutual break. Don't cheat. Okay, so you're saying that, okay, and let's take Margaret answer comment right here, because I actually know where she's coming from with this. I don't agree. You do not have to be missing something in a relationship to cheat. Now, if you're not missing anything in the relationship, it would definitely mean that everything is good. I think where you're coming from is when two people outgrow each other, because it tends to happen. You just outgrow. And when you outgrow, it still mean something is missing, because now this person is now like your sister, but you have other needs to be fulfilled. And because you have other needs to be fulfilled, that you're not, the excitement is not here. This is more and more like a friendship, even though it's a marriage. What about the needs that is always there that you need? And that's when people go outside. And you're saying don't just end it. It should be like that. It should be where you come to an agreement and you be like, honestly, I love you, you love me, but when it come on to chemistry, the chemistry is no longer there. I respect you, you respect me, so let's go our separate ways so we can go be with people where we could feel that chemistry. 99% of the time, no one is willing to have this discussion. No one is willing to have this discussion. Do you realize that there are thousands of people living together, still living in a marital home, telling themselves that are the society that they're married, and they have been separated for years. They have been separated for years. There's thousands of people living like that. The community on a whole think that they are together, but technically they are just living in the same house. They're not together. They might be married, still married, but they're not together. The relationship has ended for years, sometime 2, 3, 4 years, and it is still there. Especially, our older generation, these things do happen. Now, the honest truth is, for peaceful life and for both parties to be happy, they should go their ways. Most of the time, it's asset that hold people together. 99% of the time, it's going to be asset, and for some people, it's going to be, mixed with children, because starting over is never ever easy. And sometimes people don't have that means and that funds. If you take a look at celebrities, or let's not say celebrities, but people with money, sometimes you would be like, oh my goodness, how they could be jumping out of a relationship so easy. They just get out of this relationship, they're in another one, they're just moving on. And sometimes we ourselves criticize these people, like, why they move on so fast? You know why? Because they don't need anything from the person they are with. They're self-sufficient. They can handle their business. So we're not getting on. There's no chemistry. Why stay together? Move on. I go buy a new house. He go buy a new house. We sell this one, or we share asset and we just go about our business. Everyone would like to be in that situation, but the honest truth, it don't happen like that, because not all of us have that kind of a funds. Not all of us also have the courage to get up and start over with zero, especially when you get to a certain age where starting over is hard. And that is how comes some people get cheated on. So let me ask you a question. Do you think if two people, and we're going to put a number on it, married for 10 years, reach a stage where there's no chemistry, but they have all this little life together. They don't sleep together in the same bed anymore, but they live in the same house. The whole community think that they're together, but they themselves know that they're just a roommate. Do you think if one person, go and get someone else on the outside and don't bring them home, would you consider that cheating? Can someone comment, please? Would you consider that cheating? I need to hear your answer right now. We're using what Margaret is saying here. No other situation. We're just using where people outgrow each other. We're not talking about people in a marriage and they stop sleeping together because someone stepped out before and now they're at war. No, we're not talking about that situation. We're talking about two people living together, was in a relationship but outgrow each other, and has now established that, we can be friends, but no chemistry is no longer there. But we don't have the means, we don't have the money to separate right now. So we just live in the same house. One person went and find someone else. Is that considered cheating? Let me hear a comment, please. I feel man want to eat their cake and have it too. Nothing has to be wrong in the relationship. They just cheat, and because the opportunity is there. The opportunity is there. Some people felt restrained by their religious belief. Yes, that's another topic too. I kind of circle around that because we don't want to talk about it, but yes, that is also a comment. All right, so if they're a married couple, yes. And the comment a while ago with religious belief, as I said, we are gonna sideswipe that. But if they're married, yes. So you're saying that if they're still very much married but separated, living in the same house, one person step out, get someone else, it is considered cheating. So we have one person still saying that this is cheating. Now let's see who else. If it not looking for themselves but going about it the wrong way. All right, so no, that's not cheating. One person think it's not cheating. If they're a married couple, yes. Let's see if we have any other person with a comment on that. Now, for some people, they think that if you're separated, you still should not be with someone. Please note that different culture, and this could be a cultural thing. If you're separated, people think that you shouldn't get with anyone until the divorce is final. For some people, that's their look at it. For some people think it's okay once you are separated. I mean, once we're separated, I can actually go and be with whoever I want to be with, while some people think that divorce have to happen. So if the divorce take 10 years to happen, it means you should stay single for 10 years, even though you're separated. Personally, I think respect is due in a relationship, and each and every one should respect each other. But if we're separated, I definitely have the right to go and be with whoever I want to be, because sometimes, depending on where you live, divorce can take a long time. Now, if you're just joining, welcome to the live. This is Weekdays with Khichi Beauty. Sometimes we talk about skincare, but sometimes we try to change it up a bit to see if people would, just interact with certain topics that we're having. Today, we're talking about cheating. Who is wrong? The cheater or the person that is cheating with? My views on that is the cheater, because regardless of the situation with the other person, if you value me, then you shouldn't be cheating on me. So you're the person I'm going to address, and I think you are the wrong person. Even if this person just throw themselves on you, you're the wrong person. That is my views, and that is my opinion. Juliana, some of the women also have to dress well, cook well, and good hygiene at home, so that the man wouldn't go out to look for someone who has all the qualities as a woman. And now we're going to take on this with Juliana. Some of the women, and we are women, and we tend to say this too, and in a sense, you are right, but that is why you have conversation. If I am with you and you falling off track, you no longer be fixing your hair nice, I am going to say it. And even if I'm hurting your feelings, I am going to say it, because I want what I want too, and I like what I like. If I like to see you dress a certain way, I am going to say, like, it's a long time you don't dress like that. I am going to say something, but that is me. But that's not everyone is as open as me to say what is going on. Women sometimes get a little lackadaisical, and they get just complacent, but men do too. Okay, it's not all on women, but we already know how this thing come about, where the woman have to be fancy and all of that, and the man sometimes just ragged and rough looking, and it's okay once the woman is fancy. The pressure is always on the woman to look good. Okay, we all know that this happened, and yes, I totally agree with you. But as the other person, you should say it. You should say it. Whether you're a man or you're a woman, because some of these men stinky too. They don't take care of themselves. Now, if you're, regardless of who you're with, whatever sex you are to the other person, if you have in a relation, first of all, we didn't mention not once today the word love. We didn't mention not once today the word love. Okay. Now, if you're with someone and that person is not hygiene and all, first of all, for me, I'm telling you as it is. Go take your shower. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you, go take your shower. Like, that's what you're wearing? That's really what you're wearing? You can put yourself better? Or if I come home and you're raggedy, I'm going to be like, at least you could put something on. I am going to say it. And I think communication is the key. When you're in something, you don't just like, every time I come home, you just look... She not entice me no more. No, say it, because not some background and upbringing and everything have a lot to do with how people take care of themselves. Sometimes some people don't know that you like that, so say it. You like when the person wear long skirt, say it. You like when the person wear bright color, say it. You like when the person wear this kind of perfume, say it. Don't just not say it and then you be like, this person not doing it for me, and then you go outside and you look and you see somebody, they smell good, they look just like how you would want your person to look, and then you go start to go step outside. Put your person right. Okay, not everybody can be put right though, because some people be offended, like you said to the person, like, that kind of clothes don't look nice on you, they get offended. But if you're with the person, you need to know how to communicate with the person. So to go back to what Margaret is saying, that is my point. You wouldn't go out look for someone with, and men do that, and a lot. Women do it too. Especially, there's two sides to the story. A man, when they start to make a little extra money in life, sometimes they think that person is not matching up to what, they want somebody that match up to the salary. And you also have some women, when they start to make it, especially when they start to make more than what the man is making, they also want somebody to match up to the salary. So it also goes both ways. But the word that I didn't use today, which is love, if you're in a relationship and you love someone, you do not let that person run down. You try to lift that person up. It's a teamwork. It's me and you in this thing. Your hairstyle to look good today, mama. Change it, because the one you wear last week, they look nicer. Don't be offended by it. I love you and I just like when you look right. You say it. You say it. Don't... I could actually start another thing. This is also a common situation when it comes on to cheating. A lot of times people are with people that they think they are, not proud of. However, if that person that they are with go and, let's say, wear a blonde wig, they will be like, take that off. That don't fit you. Go with your natural hair or something like that. No put no lipstick on. No like woman wear lipstick. Yet still, they go outside, step out of the relationship, and who they're with? The person with the blonde hair and the person with the lipstick. In a situation like that, don't make anybody put you down. Try to uplift yourself, okay? Try to uplift yourself, because the things they're telling you not to do sometimes is the things that they want. The things that they're telling you to do, but they don't want you to do it because they don't want anyone else to look at you, okay? It's a selfish situation. So in a sense like that, if somebody is telling you to do something that is not uplifting you, then you don't have to take the advice. But once they're uplifting you, you can take that advice. If you have a comment, go ahead and comment right now. Mama, you can do that and have everything. If someone is going to cheat, they're going to cheat. It's never accepted, no matter the reason. That just an scapegoat. And that is also an amazing comment. I wouldn't want any man telling me what to wear and not what to wear. Now, let's talk about this a little, ladies. My time is almost up, but we have to do this discussion. All right, let's do this. I would not want a man telling me what to wear and not what to wear. There are ways of going about this. If you put your clothes on, it look a little lopsided on you. You need someone to tell you that, listen, that not really stay straight. That's why I'm breaking this down. That not really look good. Okay, your clothes kind of crush up today like the one I'm wearing right now. You probably need to iron it out or turn it like that. Just an opinion. Women and women do this together. Like you have your girlfriend, you're going to be like, no, child, take that off and put this one on. But if your man tell you, sometimes it's a problem. I take advice because when I'm going out, I like to look right. So I take advice from whoever I'm with. And I also give advice. In a situation like that, that is acceptable. However, in a situation where they're going to tell you, you can't wear that shorts because if you wear that shorts, a lot of people out there are going to be looking at you. Or no, I don't want to see you wear that. Never. That is a different situation. No one is going to tell me what to wear and what not to wear in a situation like that. If you're telling me not to wear certain things because you're uncomfortable with it, it's a different story. But if you're telling me that, oh my, that dress, probably you need to take in the side there, or give you that pop, stuff like that, then I'm definitely going to take your advice. If you agree or agree to disagree, let me hear you comment right now. Is cheating. Mike cheated on 2 to 3 of the wives he had, and very likely the first one. When you are the one that's always cheating, of course, your partner is not going to want to sleep with you. As a matter of fact, if you find that your partner is cheating, the sleeping part should really be out. Too much things happening out there these days, okay? There's too much things. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Once you find out that's going on, protect yourself. We could have another show talking about, a lot of things that goes on. People in committed relationship and end up with a lot of disease and germs and all of that and suffering, because somebody step outside. Listen. If you start stepping outside, that cut immediately. No excuse. If you don't know, you don't know. But once you know, it should be cut. And we're going to talk about that another day. Let's take a few more comments. My time is up. Even if you're Mother Teresa and dressed like the queen and do all kind of position, he or she want to cheat, they will. Well, it's the state of mind. I'm going to answer that comment also. And this is my views on it. Remember I said that when people step out is always something that is missing. If he or she have the mindset of going out there, it means that he or she is really not into you. Honestly. And you might agree to disagree. If he or she is in the mindset that they're going to go do it and cheat on you, that person is really not into you like that. You have good people out there. You have people who don't cheat. And it's a myth that all men cheat. It is a myth. And I know some of you are going to come at me. Okay? Women cheat, men cheat. Why does women cheat? Because something is missing. They're not being fulfilled. Something, if it's even 5%, something missing. Why does men cheat? It's not about ego. It's because something is missing. Something is missing. Something is not being fulfilled. Should you sit down and be cheated on and accept it? Absolutely no. If you're in a marriage is a very important. Seek counseling. Am I going to be getting cheated on in a marriage and stay in the marriage? I don't know. Because it's a marriage and it all depends on how you feel about marriage, your values and all of that. So definitely seek counseling. But my views on who is to be blamed, the person that is cheated on you, the person you're with If that person cheat on you, that is the person that you have conversation with. That is the person you go out. That is the person you throw a tantrum with. It should never be the other person. And if you're in a relationship and you do not know that this person already have someone, you're also not to be blamed because you didn't know. What you don't know, you don't know. Never ever go and attack anybody. Never ever call people names. Never ever, put people down. You know nothing about these people. Who you know about is the person that you are with. This is just a topics, and all my comments is my own views and opinion on the topic. Now, this is Weekdays with Khichi Beauty. We talk about skincare, but we're trying to venture out into other areas like, family situation, any little other topic that, would be interested for discussion. What we try to do is to choose topic that we can discuss as, as a group of people just watching and just get a chance to voice our opinion. So we're going to be back with our live show, Weekdays with Khichi Beauty, next Thursday at 12 noon. And we're coming with another topic. If you want to be on the show, you have a burning topic, you have something like any form of a craft or something that you would like to share, send us an email at khichibeauty@gmail.com. And if you have a good topic, a topic that, people will respond to and be eager to discuss, also send that topic over so we can look into it and see if we would want to hear it on the show. This is my time. We post a video for those of you who are always watching our video. We post a video earlier this morning. Support the channel by watching the videos and sharing the videos, and also support the live chat. Live chat is, everyone is doing live chat, and it's sometimes very interactive. So send your topics over, and any idea that you have for us, feel free. We're open to take, whatever suggestion. You like this show, comment. You didn't like this show, send us and tell us why you didn't like this show and what we can do to make this show better. Really, really hoping and looking forward to receiving your emails. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day and cherish what you have. Don't cheat, okay? Be good to yourself, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.